Hello guys, this is Ravi. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss another current mirror circuit, which is known as Wilson current source circuit. This type of circuit is used because it has very high output resistance, and this is achieved due to Q3 transistor because it provides negative feedback in the circuit. That's why it is having a high output resistance, and this Q3 transistor also provide the base current cancellation and making I2 is nearly equals to the reference current. Now move towards the derivation of this Wilson current source circuit. First of all, while applying the KCL at the node B, we are applying the KCL. According to the KCL, the current entering at the node is equals to the current leaving from that node. So I reference is equals to IC1 plus IB2, and I am giving this equation number 1. Then applying KCL at node A. At node A, the IE2 is the entering current and IC3, and these two currents are the leaving currents. So IE2 will be the sum of IC3 plus current flowing in this branch, and in this branch the current will be the sum of this IB1 plus IB3. That's why it has been written and given the equation number 2. In this current mirror circuit, Q1, Q2, Q3 all are matched transistor, and so that the base emitter voltage for this first, second and third are equal and is given by equation number 3. Similarly, the base current IB1, IB3 and this IB2 are equal, and it has given a same variable named as IB, and it is given equation number 4. So in this equation number 2, IB1 and IB3 are equal, so it can be written as 2 times IB. So this equation number 2 will become IE2 is equals to IC3 plus 2 times IB. When in a Q2 transistor, the current leaving is IE2 and current entering is IC2 and IB2. So this can be written by the equation number 6, IE2 is equals to IC2 plus IB2. And this IB2 base current at the second transistor is equals to the IB, so IB2 can be replaced by IB. Then just interchange and we get the value of IC2 is equals to IE2 minus IB, and provided equation number 8. Now in the another step, we will put the value of IE2 from this equation number 5 into equation number 8. Then after putting the value of IE2, we will get this term. And we also know that the Q1 and Q2 transistors are identical, so IC3 is equals to the IC1. So in the equation number 10, we will replace the value of IC3 with respect to IC1 and providing the equation number 11. Now comparing the equation number 1 and 11, this is our equation number 1 and equation number 11. While comparing equation number 1 and 11, we can say that this IC2 is equals to the I reference, IC2 is equals to I reference, and it is also current I2. And from equation number 5, we have obtained IE3 is equals to IC3 plus 2 times IB, and we know the relation between the current gain of a common emitter configuration is represented by beta, and beta is equals to the ratio of collector current to the base current. So we are just replacing this the value of in this IB in this equation in terms of beta. So it will become IE2 is equals to IC3 plus 2 IC3 upon beta, and providing the equation number 13. Now just take the common IC3 and in brackets 1 plus 2 by beta. Okay, then just move this in denominator, then IC2 is equals to IE2 beta upon 1 plus beta. So this equation number 15 can also be obtained from the relation of current gain beta, IE and IC. We know that IE is equals to IC plus IB. In place of IB we can put in terms of IC and beta, and it will become beta upon IC upon beta. So by taking common it will become 1 plus 1 by beta into IC. So similarly for the Q2 transistor it has been written IC2 is equals to IE2 in brackets beta upon 1 plus beta. Now by putting the value of equation number 14 into equation number 15, we can write this equation IC2 is equals to IC3 1 plus 2 by beta in brackets beta upon 1 plus beta. Then just cross multiply and we will get the value of IC3 is equals to IC2 1 by 1 plus 2 by beta in brackets beta upon 1 plus beta. Now we have just derived the first equation, I reference is equals to IC1 plus IB2, interchange and we will get the value of IC1 in terms of I reference and IB. Now just giving the equation number 16. Now we will put the value of IB in terms of beta and IC2. This is a current gain relationship, beta is equals to IC over IB. Now just two transistor 3 and 1 are identical, so IC3 is equals to IC1. So from the equation number 17 and 18 we can obtain this relation IC2 1 upon 1 plus 2 by beta in brackets beta upon 1 plus beta is equals to I reference minus IC2 upon beta. From this equation we can find out the relation for the I reference. This is the relation for I reference in terms of IC2. After replacing all this we will get the value of IC2 in terms of I reference. From this equation we can say that the value of IC2 or the output current is dependent on 2 by beta square. This equation shows that it has a very low sensitivity towards the transistor, or we can say that it has low sensitivity of the circuit towards the transistor base current, and we can neglect this portion, and this IC2 is equals to I reference, which means this output current will become output current IC2 will become equals to the I reference. So which is the motive of the circuit, which is Wilson current source circuit. Thank you guys.